Monty would go chasing after the cat that we
Monty even knows his cue. He's just walking up on the...
Monty is a golden retriever, and he is here with Betty Crawford, who's here with the Pet Placement Center, and she's joined today by Chris Hensley, who is with Erlanger Health Systems, and Monty is a pet therapy dog. I'm sorry?
Four Paws Pantry.
What did I say?
Pet Placement.
Four Paws Pantry. Pet Placement Center loves what they do at Four Paws Pantry. Monty just licked my leg.
Got a little kiss.
Sorry, I got flustered by Monty. Can you understand why? Look at this big hunk of love right here.
And his mohawk.
And his mohawk. But he's a pet therapy dog there at Erlanger. Y'all learned, Chris, about the work that Four Paws Pantry does, and it became a pretty natural partnership for the hospital to team up with Four Paws next month. What are you doing?
Well, absolutely. Yeah. That's why Monty's here, is because he wants to support Four Paws Pantry and help other dogs in need. So we agreed to set up a food drive in our food court at Erlanger at the downtown campus. And
So, Betty, I know this is just such a dream come true for you, because with each month that passes by, it seems like your vision is falling more and more into place.
It is, and we're getting more and more calls from people that need help. We're getting calls from Northeast Georgia. A lot of people there's not enough months for the paycheck. I mean, there's just not enough paycheck to last all month. So when we approached Erlanger about helping us out, we were so excited. It'll be a month-long food drive, and we're hoping to make this a yearly event.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I heard y'all were talking, and Monty's owner is here with him today, but the three of you were having kind of a conversation about the love a pet brings to your life and the heartbreak of thinking that somebody all of a sudden can't afford to hold on to that love.
That's right. And people get so distressed over that, and so we're constantly saying, look, you're fine. We're going to take care of your pet. You're fine.
So, Chris, let's talk a little bit about the pet therapy program there at Erlanger, both children's and the adult hospital, too. Is that right?
that's right.
So you see it every day in your patients' faces, the therapy and the healing nature that a pet brings.
Absolutely. Yeah. As soon as a dog enters a patient's room, whether it's the patient, the family, it's instant joy.
Even the nurses on the floor, you said, love it.
We go to the nurses station first because it's almost like a famous person just came up on the floor, and so they get a lot of attention and love that way.
And so it makes sense, as a hospital where your mission is the health of every person in the area, having a pet can reduce that stress, can give you some motivation, reduce anxiety and depression. It's beneficial.
Absolutely.
And when we tell them about the first day when y'all gonna have the kissing booth.
The first day, November 1st, is when we're gonna get started with the food drive. We'll have one of our other therapy dogs out there for the first hour, and we'll do like a little kissing booth just to show our support to the Four Paws Pantry.
So how does it work? You don't have to be there at the hospital. You can just make a point of swinging by and delivering some food there?
Yeah, we'll have it all set up. We'll have a bin out there and the Four Paws Pantry sign, and so it'll be just as simple as dropping off a donation.
People always want to know, Betty, as you well know, there are a lot of different causes you can give to. So let's talk some facts, some statistics. Y'all been in operation now how long?
We started our 4th year in August, and we average about 6,000 meals that we provide each month.
That's a huge number.
To keep pets, and that's based on 2 meals a day, the number of pets that we have each month. And a lot of it it's a one-time thing that they're having problems with their bills and need help. Others, it's there are monthly, especially senior citizens that are on fixed incomes that just don't have the money. And most of the senior citizens that we help, the pet is their family. That's all they have. And so we are constantly looking for other sources of food and trying to meet people's needs. So it's we have grown a huge amount since we started this.
Yeah, I think it's important to stress too that you listen to each person who calls. You do everything you can to help them. You do not, however, want to enable anybody.
No.
So if there's someone who's calling and they just clearly have more than they can take on, multiple pets maybe, you find the right time to make some suggestions, right?
We do, and we found that a lot of times people that collect pets that people drop off on the side of the road, or we've had a lot of cats that should have had multiple litters of kittens. So we work with them to find homes, or have them been to HES where we're located, and they help find homes for them. And then we really talk, of course, the one thing that we have is that the pet has to be spayed and neutered. before we would give them food on a continuing basis. So it's an education process about the health benefits for that. So we try to help them with the whole animal. In fact, we're talking with HES now, the first of the year, of helping out with some vaccinations and some checkups, because these people cannot take their pets to their vet.
It's a simple thing. Who doesn't love animals? What are you asking for? Dry food
Dry
primarily?
food, wet food.
Whatever you can give. You can always bring it to the Pet Placement Center directly. As Betty mentioned, you'll find them
HES.
there at HES, Humane Society. But for the month of November, go and be part of this special celebration. Bring your food to the main medical mall there at Erlanger downtown and watch the bin fill up and overflow. And we're so glad. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mon.